Hello, my name is Jose Figueroa. I'm a property and casualty insurance agent in the state of Florida. Last 5 videos, I spoke about specifically home insurance in the state of Florida. Today, we're going to speak about auto insurance and rate increases. This could be applicable to the state of Florida or even out of the state of Florida. Some of the key information that impacts your auto insurance rate. My goal with the information that I'm going to share is hopefully within the next 30 to 90 days, you'll see a significant rate reduction information I'm going to share on your auto insurance. If that's the case, please comment on this video and share your experience. With that said, if your age in range is 16 or 85, this message is for you. Number one, your claims history. Do claims impact? Yes, they do. It does affect all of us. Okay, so if someone calls me, and even yesterday, should I put a claim in? Sure, put a claim in, but I would first try to fix the situation without involving the having to put a claim in, because it is recorded, and the claim is recorded on a CLUE database. Okay, you've heard of that before, some of you. And CLUE just means Comprehensive Loss and Underwriting Exchange. It's like the credit bureau for insurance carriers. They all report in this CLUE database, no matter what carrier you're with. Allstate, State Farm, Progressive, just to name a few, they all retrieve information from this database. Your policy name, date of birth, policy number, claim information, claim amount, how much was paid is reported in this information. So date of loss, type of loss, amount paid, tons. So avoid claims. Now, I'm going to share also, some of you might say, well, why do I have insurance if, if I can't use it or I can't put a claim in? That's not what I'm saying. If you need to put a claim in and you have no other resources and no other options, put the claim in. Just be aware that you can suffer a significant rate increase later on. Okay, so avoid claims when possible. Key insight, and there's going to be a bonus insight at the end of this video. Key insight in reference to claims, which many people know. In the state of Florida, I don't know about your state, but in the state of Florida, you do not have a deductible if you have a windshield damage claim, as long as you have collision and comprehensive. So yeah, I mean, you have a damage. These windshields are very expensive, especially if you have a minivan like myself. Those windshields are very large. They could be upwards of $1,000 in expense. So if you need to put a claim in, you do that. Zero out-of-pocket deductible. Just be aware. Be aware that so many windshield claims, yes, so many windshield claims impact the possibility of a future rate increase. Also, excessive towing claims, okay, can impact your future rates. So just be aware of that. Okay, number two, driving record. Okay, so drivers with a clean record are considered low risk. You've heard of that before. Okay, so your driving record impacts your rate. You consider yourself a safe driver. If it's been many, many, many years that your record's clean and you got a speeding violation, before you quickly just pay the speeding violation, pay for a driver safety course so you don't have those points added to your license, which are going to affect you later. Your age. Okay, you can't do anything about your age. If you're 18, it's going to be high. If you can work on improving your credit score, that is going to help with your rate. A lot of carriers look at credit, so your credit score impacts your rate. Now, a good little insight. Well, if I just want to pause for a second. Again, if you're appreciating this information, please like and subscribe. Okay, credit score. You might say, okay, when I got received my new auto insurance policy, all those records were pulled, years ago. Key insight: if you like your particular carrier, no matter who they are, you want to stay with them. You appreciate the agency, you appreciate your agent, you appreciate the carrier, you love the reputation that they have. I'm not trying to encourage you to change. What I will encourage you to do is, before your next renewal, call your agent and have them re-pull. They're going to have to call underwriting and have them re-pull your credit before the next renewal. And a lot of times, If you're at least with the carrier 2 years, uh, and your rate, your credit has improved, you may see a rate decrease. Okay, and it's considered like a soft inquiry. And typically, the agents don't see your credit. They can't. They don't have access to your credit. Carrier won't let them have access to your credit. It's a privacy issue. Okay, location affects your rate. You may call your agent innocently and say, "Oh, can you please change my address on file?" And they innocently do that. All of a sudden, you suffered a rate increase. Um, Maybe your area is a higher risk area. There's more accidents recorded in that particular area when you suffered uh, a rate increase because of that. The opposite can be true. Your rate can be decreased because the area that you moved to when you changed your address is now a safer area. Less accidents are recorded in that particular area. Keeping your address updated is key. Okay, very, very important. Marital status also improves your credit rating. So that's not a quick fix. Okay, you want to be with the right person too. Okay, and your gender. Gender also impacts your rate, especially young males, drivers under the age of 25 who may pay higher rates due to statistics showing they are more likely to be involved in accidents. Typically, when I insure a driver under the age of 21, I like to speak to them, even if it's for a minute, three-way with the parents, and encourage them to be, safe drivers. Insurance is very expensive, and their parents are absorbing the cost typically. So I create awareness in the young drivers. Bonus insight. Many auto insurance carriers recheck your driving record behind the scenes prior to every renewal being offered, but not always your credit. If you feel like your credit has improved since you originally had the policy completed, call your agent and have him or her contact underwriting and have them manually pull your credit. That can definitely impact and possibly lower your rate. Number two, if you receive the speeding citation, consider taking a safety course to reduce or eliminate your points from your license, and or hire a company or attorney to dispute your citation to have the fine reduced or eliminated from your driving record. Hopefully this information will be very helpful in helping you reduce your auto insurance premium. Thank you for listening and have an outstanding rest of your day.